いしょ。はい。こんにちは、こんばんは。猫が元の猫元にゃおです。ちょっと今回は左足がちょっと痛いので座ってからプレイしようと思います。すいませんね、前から昔実況になってしまって。はい。前回の続きからやっていきます。はい、前回4日目違う、今日から4日目ですね。前回のあらすじなんかあるかな。マイクを修理した。マイク修理して何かこうなんだっけ、メイブワノとコンタクトを取るためになんか情報が置かれていた棺桶から情報を取ってそこに探索しに行った。そこでの情報をメイに渡したところ、ランタンが明るくなるのを待つっていうのだったよね、確か。はい、4日目です。よし、でなんて答えてくる。ケーシーがなんか言ってる。なんだケーシー。なんか言ってる。助かるぜ。出てきましょう。特にお腹が空いてないです。ケーシー。
I can hear you. What is it?
Yeah, I got spooked the other day. The crash rattled me. I'm sorry. It's just, I don't know who to trust. There's not many decent options out there, but I'm getting desperate, so I need to take a chance on you. What do you think? Can you help me out? Please?
You've got my attention.
I've been hearing things from the tower radio chatter. They found something, and I need it. Bad. Problem is, I have no way to get my hands on it without help, without you. Now, I'm willing to give up what I know about the reserve in exchange. Does that sound fair?
What do you need?
A pump flow regulator. A tower patrol founded by Memorial Lane in the Garden District. It's just another useless piece of junk to them. The problem is, there's a potential showdown brewing over there between the patrol and a reclaimed camp. It could get bloody, quickly.
What else? I like to be fully informed before putting my ass on the line.
Fair enough. What do you want to know?
What's the area like?
The Garden District was one of the wealthiest areas of the city, so, no surprise, it avoided most of the flood damage. The folks hit hardest by the flood picked it as a spot for a memorial to victims. And 2 weeks later, when the dead started walking, the whole city was a damn memorial.
Why are they fighting?
Resources, territory, two opposed ways of thinking, butting heads. I mean, from everything I've been hearing on the radio the last couple of months, the bad blood just keeps getting worse. Look, I'm staying out of it, but I can feed you more details if you want.
Who's running the show for each faction?
Mama leads the tower. She founded the community. I don't know much else about her. She stays out of sight. Her right hand, her enforcer, is Georgia. She's out there on the front lines daily. And from what I hear, she's a hard ass. Not afraid to mix it up. Get her hands dirty, The reclaimed rally around this guy named JB. No clue what it stands for. He's always proselytizing over the airwaves. Frequency 54. Denouncing the tower. Saying they're already dead. It freaks me out a bit, but there's no denying he has charisma.
How do they operate? What do they believe in?
The tower is disciplined and committed to community. Everyone has to contribute to the cause. They must be doing something right. I've heard they have close to 1,000 people inside their walls. Tower folks are fiercely loyal to their way of life. Maybe even to a fault. A bunch of loose cannons in the reclaimed. It's hard to know what they're up to most of the time. Their tactics are all about surprise and intimidation. Guerrilla warfare mentality. And they love creeping the tower people out. Weird rituals and stuff. They seem less interested in control and more into sending a message.
なるほど。
What's your take on all this?
If the fighting keeps up, this city's gonna explode into an all-out war. The tower maintains some sort of order, right? I mean, they offer some sort of semblance of safety, sure, but they don't hesitate to toss people out if they question authority. Once the tower kicks your ass out, there's no return. It seems cruel, but I don't know. Maybe that's the way it has to be. The Reclaimed are eccentric, let's put it that way. But JB really knows how to motivate, get people to buy into his vision. Maybe they're crazy, maybe they're onto something, I don't know, who knows. They are inspired, though, always going on about the liberation to live, not just blindly following orders to barely survive. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're both a bit fucked in the head.
I've heard enough info on the conflict.
Okay, sorry, I know I can ramble sometimes.
I'm ready to do this.
The pump regulator is a piece of industrial equipment, about the size of a coffee maker. Pipes, switches, knobs, you'll know it when you see it. Now, the Tower Patrol has it at their camp. Red House on Memorial Lane. And remember, Reclaimed are nearby, so you might get caught in the middle of a scrap between them. Now, once you have it in hand, hustle back to the radio and contact me. Time is not on my side. If you pull this off, I'll spill everything I know about the reserve. You have my word.
Okay. ケーシーからの頼み事をされた。ヒマリアレーンから機械を取ってきたリザーブについて情報をくれる。問題の機械はタワーの管理下に置かれた赤いね。もう一つのタスクはヘンリー、おじいちゃん。最初に殺されたおじいちゃんがお尋ね者となっている女と取引をしていた。彼女は彼にタワーの貴重な物資の隠し場所を教えていた。彼は物資を入手、代わりに彼女にタワーの情報に促した。なるほど。とりあえず棺桶を調べに行きましょうか。荷物は何か3個だけ、これだけ持ってね。なんか作ったりアップグレードできたりとかするか。今のところはなさそうだね。ナイフね、ちょっとここは持たないかな。銃は十分あるけど、ちょっとナイフだけ持っていこうか。こんなもんあるから大丈夫かな。銃ばっかり。まあなんとかなるかな、これだけやれば。卵は10発30個っていうのが出れば1個くらいだったのか。ダメージ受けてる。治療しとこう。これを一回ちょっと食べて安心でしょう。よし、行きましょう。食い物は原子力。ランタン。
I know Henri is dead, and I know that for the time being you stepped into his shoes, whoever you are. I am not in the habit of trusting people these days. Trust gets you dead when it's given to the wrong person, and there is a lot of wrong out there. But I am willing to set prejudice aside for a few moments so we can have a little chat. See if we can work together. I'm assuming you scored a few useful things out of that last tower cache. Well, there's more where that came from. As long as nothing happens to me. Understood? Get yourself to the churchyard. I will unlock the gate so you can reach the area. Stay out in the open. If I am satisfied you are alone, you will see me.
ケーシーの話を聞くよりかはメイと今回はメイと会うだけにしとこうか。ごめんなさいね、なんか休養が入ってきたみたいでなんか連絡あったんで今回は短めに済ませようと思います。すいません。枕ガチャレント。ここだね、多分こっちよね。拾えるスカルジャンク品になるからどんどん持って帰ってこう。木材と火薬になるんだ。何かあるかな。なんかビールボトルラクライト何物だね。誰かいる。
Don't get used to meeting like this. It's a rarity.
I understand. It's almost impossible to know who to trust.
All right, then we're on the same page. I'll get to the point. Why are you helping me?
まあヘンリーは信用していたからだね。
Henri trusted you, so that's good enough for me.
Were you two friends?
友達ではない。
I wouldn't say we were friends. I liked the guy. He presented a genuine opportunity, so I went for it.
Henri definitely had an eye for opportunity. Well, may he rest in peace. You got some curmudgeonly shoes to fill. I'll point you to tower caches with useful supplies, and you get me the intel they contain. Sound like a deal?
お、いいぞ。
You've got yourself a deal.
Take this drawing. There's some intel at the location in the drawing. When you have it, leave it for me at the usual spot.
What's with the drawing?
My daughter Ambra has a gifted eye and a gifted hand. It's her way of staying sane. She's watching right now, probably documenting this exact moment. Or maybe she's just sketching a dead cat. I'll never know.
いい子だね。見かける子なんていいですね。できますね。とりあえずさっきの絵のところに行けばいいんだね。地区に行ってタワーの隠し場所の情報を回収する。とりあえずどっちから先にやっていこうか。メイと合流した。メイの方が信用できるから先にメイのタスクをこなしていきたいよね。ケイシーごめんね。メイの依頼からこなしていくよ。メイの依頼は地区。ここの方に行く。で、そのままケイシーはメモリアル。行けたら地区から行く。行けなかったらメモリアルレーンから行く。次回はそこからやっていこうと思います。今回はなんかあらすじみたいな感じ になってしまって申し訳ない。ちゃんとした戦闘をやってないですね。地区行けなさそうだね。じゃあ今度来週はメモリアルレーンからやっていきます。ご視聴ありがとうございました。